Hey everyone, welcome back. I am here. I know it's been a while. I have been so sick, flat on my back. And what do I want to talk to you about today? What are some of the essentials that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree for when you're not well, as well as what do I do in this basket for when myself or a family member is not well. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you my basket, but first, let me show you some of the things that you can find at your Dollar Tree that'll help you when you're not feeling well. So when I go to the Dollar Tree, I want to be able to look for some essentials that'll help me. Rice, pasta, plain food, applesauce, fruit cup, Jello, things like that that would be easy on my stomach. Even like peanut butter, just something to give you some protein. There's all kinds of crackers and breakfast bars. So many things available. Soup, cans of maybe some easy fixing kind of meals that you can get. Anything like that to keep yourself as full as you can be when you're not feeling good, but not to overdo it. Even things like canned chicken would be light on your stomach. Canned fruit is definitely something that I quite enjoy. Then if we head over, maybe you feel like a snack. Maybe it's a certain type of sickness, but you can still, you have a little bit of a sense for I need a little snack. They have applesauce in the pouches as well as applesauce cups. But then maybe something like nuts, again, getting a protein into you, that would be a healthy resource. Peanut butter crackers, this is the Lance brand. I find that these are quite delicious. They have other varieties as well. And they have something similar to like a Ritz cracker. They have fruit snacks here. Look around, see what you can find. Here are some of the sugar snap peas that you can get. There's popcorn in a bag. And then in the frozen section, they have little mini meals, little mini sandwiches and cheeses that maybe you want to do a slice of cheese or a breakfast sandwich. They have lots of orange juices and apple juices in small containers if you didn't want to get a large container. So maybe you'd find something in the frozen section as well. Don't forget, you have to stay rehydrated. They have coconut water. They have several bottles of water, large sizes. Some of them are even 2 quarts. They have the energy drinks, and this is one of my favorites, the Eternal Water. This one next to it, that's a 2-quart bottle of water. That's a lot of water for $1.25. So consider maybe picking up some fruit juices or other things that would make you feel better. They also have some flavored teas. Here's V8 juice. Then don't forget wipes, by just having some fresh baby wipes. Maybe you call them baby wipes, but you need to freshen up in the morning, wash your face or, wash things. This is a good thing to have. Hand warmers are great to have. Don't forget to get Lysol style wipes, disinfectant wipes to wipe down door handles and things like that. Gatorade, they do have quite a large selection and large bottles. And Epsom salt, soak your feet, another comfort thing to do. Maybe some patches to just put on if you're achy, just to feel a little bit cozier in a sense by putting one of these patches on to get rid of some of the aches. They also have this pain relief rub. I've used it. I love it. These are good pads to have if you're not feeling well and you're throwing up or anything like that. Laying that on the side of the bed is very helpful. Don't forget your lip balm and maybe some medications or cough drops. They carry a selection of these things, even the cold and flu. We've taken these from the Dollar Tree. I think they're great. Some type of Tums if your stomach is bothering you. All kinds of different cough drops are available in brand names as well. Don't forget also maybe some Listerine or that style of a mouthwash to rinse your mouth if you're just not even having the energy to brush your teeth. You can use some mouthwash. Get some face cleansers for yourself. Maybe you need to get a cleaner as well just to disinfect the toilet or an area that you've been in. You might want to pick up 1 or 2 cleaners. Don't forget to get yourself maybe a magazine or 2. They have some fun organizing and crafts and foodie type magazines, as well as plenty of hard-covered books. I'm not a huge book reader, but they always have a selection. Maybe you want to just pick up a little game book. something like word search or a crossword or Sudoku or something to pass the time when you're sitting in bed, laying in bed, sitting on the couch. Coloring book. Get yourself a coloring book. Be a kid. Get some crayons. Color a page. I won't tell anybody that you did it. Don't forget to also get essential of like paper towels, paper products, paper plates, boxes of tissues. They have things like that. Maybe some mints. Your mouth is dry. You just need to have something there. If you feel you need larger bottles of juice, they have these full-size bottles of juice. Some of you might be a family of one, or like me, where the people that live in your household can't drive. So it's really on your shoulders to go get what you need when you're not well. So I just wanted to talk through that a little bit to encourage you that I have another video coming up of obviously having stuff in your house is always the best. But sometimes, you know, whether you can't afford it, you're on a tight budget, you can't get to the store, whatever the case might be. But now you find yourself either sick or getting sick. And what happened to me, it was within 2 hours of not feeling well. 2 hours later, I was flat on my back. And I was there for a few days. And you could still hear it in my voice. And those few days just knocked me for a loop. And it's been several days after, and I'm still not back to normal. So this is what I've always done since my kids were little. And even when we first got married, it was just, there's something about when you're sick, you feel kind of, you ever feel like, you need a blanket, you need a pillow, you need a warm wrap for your neck, things like that. And I don't know, you just need a little extra TLC. So I wanted to encourage you, especially if you're a family of one or two, you know, and whether you're taking care of yourself or the person, your spouse or your, you know, partner is not someone that maybe is in a position to help you, you're going to have to make yourself have some TLC. So whether you're doing that for yourself or you're doing that for someone else, I always like to have a basket of some sort like this. And this one's, you know, just thrifting kind of thing. But things that I like to have on hand, and I'll put in the basket, a box of tissues. Everybody's going to need a box of tissues, whether you're coughing, sneezing, you know, wiping your forehead because you're breaking out in cold sweats or whatever. One of the things that I like to do is save a handful of empty tissue boxes. And if you look under my bathroom sink, you will find that. The reason I like that is, how many times are you trying to blow your nose and you're like, people have this mound of tissues next to them? If you have an empty tissue box, as you blow your nose or wipe your mouth or whatever you're doing, you could take the dirty tissues and throw them in the old tissue box that is empty, and it's self-containing. The germs are in there. It doesn't have them all over the place. You know, sometimes that can be a mess. Other things that I would put in there are the types of medications that maybe they need some Tums or something like this, or their cough medicine, or maybe you need some cough drops handy. And having things like that on hand is very helpful. Obviously, water. You want to be hydrated in every sense of the word. So having a water bottle, whether it's a water bottle, a disposable water bottle, or one that you keep on hand, these are quite nice to have, especially if you've got something contagious. If you're using a water bottle like that, you can drink, throw it out, and not have to worry about washing and all that. Also having just things like paper cups and paper napkins that you can have as well. I know, you know, we've had people coughing and gagging. I've always had a paper cup so they can, I hate to say it, but spit into the cup and keep that self-contained. Again, put their tissues in that and so on. And having paper products like that is also helpful. A few napkins in the basket, things that are going to make them feel comfortable. Maybe a special juice if they're needing to, you know, rehydrate, or maybe like me, I'm still at a point where I really can't eat much. I've been living on rice cakes and Lipton chicken noodle soup in the box. Fruit cup. A fruit cup like this is always nice. One of the things, I don't know what it is about when I get sick, I crave, is pears in a can. The juice is very comforting, and just the pears are very light to me. And I had a family member go out for me, and I asked for canned pears, and they came back with peaches in these little cups, which is great. I love it, but I found that the peaches were a little bit strong in flavor, where to me the pears actually do a much better job. Maybe things just like too, maybe something like a fig bar that is getting something in you if you can't eat a whole lot, but not overly sweet, or maybe something like plain peanut butter crackers. Things like that I find really nice in this basket. And then I would say treat yourself to, if you don't have a teacup on hand or a special cup, I think this is quite nice if you have a teacup like this, because when you make a cup of tea in this and you're sipping on your tea and your honey to make yourself feel better, it's just a nice comfort feeling. When you're sick, at least I think when I'm sick, there's something about you just need that. You need to feel that warm, cozy blanket around you. And it's not just the blanket, but it's things like having this basket right next to me. I have some water. I could put a couple snacks in here for myself that maybe if I felt like I needed something, but I can't eat a meal, but I want something. Having something special like this that you know makes you feel good. Maybe as you're starting to feel better, a juice that will give you a bit of an uplift. Of course, having some medications on hand that maybe you need, if you need cough drops or something to help soothe your throat. We can't obviously forget our tissues. Don't forget to have some paper products on hand. Cups, napkins, and plates, I think are great for disposable, getting rid of it so you're not as contagious, or spreading things as much around your home. And I don't know, I just think something like this is nice. When my kids were younger, and my husband doesn't get sick often, but every once in a while he's had problems, and I've been able to, whether it's in this basket or like a little tote or something, put all the things in there that he needs. It's just nice for the person to feel like, I don't know, I need some water. It's here. I need to blow my nose. It's here. Oh, I have a bit of a cough. I have cough drops. Oh, my stomach's not feeling good. I have something for that. Oh, I just feel like a little cup of tea, and you have it in that cup, and it again gives you that feeling of comfort. So having a comfort basket with all the essentials that you need is, I think, a really nice gesture for yourself or someone in your home. And if you know of someone that is sick and under the weather, what a nice thing to do is go to the Dollar Tree and find some of those goodies, some snacks, some water, some tissues. There's plenty of things at the Dollar Tree that you can put together. And again, I wasn't feeling well, so for me to just walk through a store, even now I'm sitting here, if I get up and I start walking around, my balance is not right, and I'm still very lightheaded. So for me to have to go in a large store, I could not handle it. But the Dollar Tree is 2 minutes away. I could run in there, pick up 10 things to fill my comfort basket, and I'd be okay. I'd be good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some more videos coming, and I'm so glad you joined me today. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll catch you all on the next video.